Welcome to Book Screen for Tweens. Today we're reading the book, or we're going to discuss the book rather, Vive la Paris by Esme Raji Codell. This book is very interesting and I'm sure that you will enjoy it. By the way, my name is Nikita and I am the youth librarian at the Dogwood Branch Library. So this is going to be, this book in particular is a very interesting read. The young lady, the main person in the book, her name is Paris. And Paris has her own view of what's going on in the world. And what's going on in the world, according to Paris, she can be a little hard. She doesn't really see, she only sees black and white. She doesn't see any shades of gray. When she starts meeting different people and she starts getting introduced to more people, she starts seeing those different shades of gray and start looking at people a little bit differently. She starts looking at them differently because she starts understanding that there are more horrible things going on in the world than what she was led to believe, than what she believed initially. And she starts getting compassion and empathy for people. Even people that she doesn't really like and does her family wrong or does her family members wrong. And she goes ahead and looks beyond herself. Paris always wanted to go to Paris, and she always wanted to go ahead and do so because her mother wanted to go and she couldn't go. So she wants to go ahead and do so at this time in her life. She wants to go ahead and she meets Miss Rosen. Miss Rosen is a Jewish lady, and she survived the Holocaust. And she goes ahead and gives Paris a gift of looking through things with rose-colored glasses and looking at things differently and trying to empathize with people. It's an excellent story where she learns from not only her everyday family, but also learns from this older lady and her family situation, which she really hadn't paid attention to before. So here we are, and I'm going to go ahead and read as much of a chapter as I can, and I'm hoping that you'll go and get this story or get another story by the same author so you can go ahead and read about people growing and changing by meeting other people, which is how you grow. You have to go ahead and get introduced to other people in other ways. So here we are, chapter 1. Excuse me for saying so, but I could not understand why this old white lady was talking to me like I was born into her hands. She don't even know me. I just come for piano lessons, and within 2 minutes she had offered me 1, grapes, which were plastic, 2, a seat on her sofa, which was also plastic, and which made an impolite noise when I sat on it, which to me was specifically uncomfortable because I am a polite person, or try to be, and 3, her advice, which was, I believe the word is, unsolicited. Don't cover your chest with the book. That's a bad habit. What will you do when you start to get a figure? I didn't answer, and I didn't move the book because, after all, I did not come to this apartment that smells like onions and yesterday's rain for anything but piano lessons. Your hair looks like Minnie Mouse. It's cute. Is that the latest style? And wearing your pants like they are going to fall down? The whole world should see your pubic? Excuse me, I am old-fashioned. So why are you here again? Remind me, you were selling Girl Scout cookies. I sighed. My church closed down. Burned down to be specific. I could not continue my music program there. So I needed someone else to give me piano lessons, but I did not feel like explaining. My parents would like to know if you would give me a 45-minute lesson once a week. I held up 3 $5 bills like a fan, like Daddy told me to do if there was any misunderstanding. She waved her hand at the dollars as if they were flies. I don't need it. I would do it for free, but I don't want you should be ashamed, so I would take the money. And him, what he's here for? This is my brother Michael. He walks me here, and he will sit quietly while I have my lesson. My big brother waved sheepishly. How do you do, Michael who will sit quietly? Wouldn't you rather be Michael who plays outside? Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Such a polite boy. I see you have a watch, so go and come back at 4:30. She didn't have to tell him twice. Ooh, Michael, Daddy told you real clear to stay here and watch me. And you, what did you say your name was? Paris McCrae, I said, all tight-lipped. Paris, asked Mrs. Rosen. What's your brother's name? London? It's Michael, I reminded her. Oh, yes, Michael who plays outside. But you're Paris, like Paris the city. I shrugged. Yes, maybe like the city, but I have never been there to know for sure. Do you want to know, she asked. I shrugged again. That means yes. She shrugged and shrugged and shrugged, making fun of me. Me too. Now have a grape and we'll get started. We did the scales for a while and then say nothing but C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C. And somehow this brought us closer. So I explained how my mom and dad were planning on going to France, but then my mom got pregnant, and since they already had 4 boys, they needed the money more than the trip. My mama said if we can't go to Paris, then Paris will come to us. I like telling that story because Mama seems to like to tell it to me. So you were the disappointment. I was not, I did reply. She shrugged. Sorry, don't have an attack. It's just in every family there's a disappointment. Maybe it's not you. Maybe it's someone else. Maybe it's one of your brothers. I shrugged. I was thinking that C, D, F, G, A, B, C did not give her the right to say such things, but my mother said some remarks do not dignify a response. So I didn't pay her any mind. I just told myself sometimes old people just ignorant, and that is okay because they will die soon. So as you see, Paris can be a little hard on people and not to understand it. But as you continue to read, you'll see her transform and you'll see her grow up, and she will go ahead and see things in the world differently and learn some things, sometimes the painful way. Like I said, I'm sure that you'll go ahead and enjoy this book. This book and others by Esme Raji Codell are available in the library. And I hope that you'll go ahead and place a request for it or come by and put a hold on for it soon. You can always call the library, or you can always come to our website at fulcolibrary.org. That's Fulco library, library.org. Okay, hope to see you guys again soon. I'm sure that you'll enjoy the book, and the next time I see you, we'll be discussing the author herself, okay? All right then, till next time, bye-bye.